Here are his credits. Okay. CeeLo. Future.
Crazy.
Young Thug.
Ooh.
Rick Ross.
Ooh.
808 Mafia. I can't go through all of them because there's too many on here. Styles P, Fat Joe, David Banner, Killer Mike, Talib Kweli. Okay, check this out. That's just 2017. Remix contest, King's Dream 2019 remix contest. First place prize winner gets flown out to San Diego, gets flown back, gets to stay in a day in the studio with us, hotel. It's them and a friend, by the way, so it's two. Or if they're in a rap group, it's usually just two of y'all. Second place prize winner, same thing, but you got to fly yourself out, so you get to come in the studio. Media package by Zach Sperrazzo. Talking headshots, photos, one-take music video, right? And you know, this is the first one we've done since 2019. It's the first, so excuse me, since 2016. First one we've done since 2016. But if you guys have questions, we're gonna answer those. You guys could ask in the chat. Zach's keeping an eye on that. But we might do this more often depending on the response. The first 20 people got free hoodies. We blew past that. We're way past 20 at this point. So if y'all show the demand for this, we might do this for like every single album, maybe. It's a lot of work, but I think it could be dope. What you think? You down to do one for every time we drop an album?
Maybe. We gotta see what it looks like, to be honest with you.
See how it is going through all those submissions.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some crazy, don't say the names, but there's some crazy people that are in the competition that are going to make it very hard. Very hard. Listen, here's the reason for the remix contest. We listen to Fan Love Friday every single Friday. Sometimes Zach is in here. Sometimes Jon Keith is in here with me. T. Ross. Sometimes Zoe. And I just come across so many rappers on the regular that are making dope music, that are have dope beats, and are producing their own stuff. And then I follow them on Instagram, and I look, and they're literally at like 150 followers or 200 followers. Like, they're just grassroots. And I think the dope part about technology, there's just so many artists out, which is dope because more people making music and glorifying God with their art. Flip side is it's kind of oversaturated. Like, it's a lot of music, a lot of rappers. And so if there isn't someone kind of curating and someone helping lift artists up and give them platforms, I think it's going to be tough to break more artists, you know, just being completely independent. So that's the issue that I see, and the point of the remix contest is to solve that problem. Now, the announcement. You ready for this announcement?
Yeah, it's been, you hyped this up from my heart.
Yo, okay, here's the deal. Because this is why. I mix all my own music. I mix all of our music. But if I'm actually on the scout for mixing engineer. That's why I'm doing the Reason tutorials, low-key, right? Because I'm trying to find somebody that's in Reason that could get the mix started and then get it 80%. And I don't have to do all the mixing. I don't mind mixing, but I wouldn't have to do all the mixing. That'd be nice, right? Right. Now, this is probably, I've connected with a lot of engineers. This is probably the only engineer that I would let touch my music. And we've been trying to collaborate on this for a while. And he reached out on DM. He saw the promo we dropped today, calling out all the, you know what I'm saying, the rappers. And he reached out to me, and he said, first place prize winner, he'll mix and master their record for free.
That's fire.
Now, his name is Amand A.J. Jackson. That's his name. So shout out to Amand A.J. out of Atlanta. I met him hanging out with DeBaron. We were at a restaurant. DeBaron chopped it up with him. He was a super cool guy. We went back to his studio. We started hanging out. His studio was dope. He kind of like low-key kind of ragged on me a little bit. He's like, what you doing mixing your own stuff? Like, you need an engineer. And I was like, and then he heard my mixing. He's like, you're all right, you're okay. You know what I'm saying? You're good. And so super dope dude, Amand A.J. Jackson. Here are his credits. Okay. CeeLo. Future.
Crazy.
Young Thug.
Ooh.
Rick Ross.
Ooh.
808 Mafia.
Ooh.
I can't go through all of them because there's too many on here. Styles P, Fat Joe, David Banner, Killer Mike, Talib Kweli. Okay, check this out. That's just 2017.
Oh, wow.
His name is Amand A.J. Jackson. Amazing, amazing engineer. I've been trying to connect with him for since I met him. I met him exactly a year ago when I was in Atlanta, and he is a superb engineer, a really dope dude, just like one of those dudes you just vibe with. And low-key, I've been trying to get a song mixed by him. His rates are like professional rates. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not in a spot, no diss to you, Amon, but I'm not in a spot to be, you know, dropping $400 to $700 on a mix. So I don't even have a song. Mixed by him, but You may if you win this remix contest. That band, like, Cass is like really coming together and rallying behind this thing.
That's actually pretty crazy. I was like, yo, this announcement better be fire. This man told me before we even started. He said, bro, I got an announcement. I was like, what is it? He said, I'm going to tell you in the stream. I was like, bro, it better be fire because I'm not going to pretend.
I'm not going to pretend
that it's fire if it's not fire. But that's fire. Like, I didn't really care until I started really doing this. I didn't really care about mixing. Yeah. Or how a mix sounded at all. I could barely tell the difference, to be honest with you. And then I started doing it for real, and I was like, oh, man, like, I don't really like this mix, or this mix is super dope or whatever. And to hear that, y'all, like, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit jealous.
I'm jealous.
I want to enter the remix contest. Right? Let me enter it. I'll win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and I've worked with different types of engineers. I've been around like those really like those just next level engineers. I don't even consider like I can mix, but I'm not like a mixer. Like there's guys that like live and breathe that world.
Yeah, it's like I can produce, but I'm not a producer.
Right.
There's just a different level of thinking in that.
Right.
Like
and there's folks that are passionate.
Exactly.
Like I can get the job done, but I'm not like in that world. And so Amon,
you can just see
AJ is super dope, man. So
you can see the attention to detail.
Yeah, we're gonna add all that to all the descriptions and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we just added that. We just added that. That's crazy.